Okay, ladies and gentlemen, want to say super pleasant good morning reaching out to you right here, of course, on this radio station 93.5 WVIP and beyond. I am David Squeezaniki, and it's time for Cruising with the Case Handler. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, make sure you turn up your radios. Want to say a pleasant good morning to Adam Handler. How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good. The sun is shining. The weather is sweet. And we're coming into the city to the rescue.
To the rescue.
I love that song.
Here he comes.
Exactly.
Case Handler. Well, Adam, why don't you tell people where you are right now and what you're doing?
Sure. I'm in the car. My right foot is on the gas pedal and two hands are on the wheel. Try not to look into the camera to be safe, of course. And we're cruising into New York City. We have a firm downtown Manhattan, a wonderful, wonderful full-service law firm that I'm a partner of. And I run the personal injury division. And my job is to make sure that you and your loved ones get maximum compensation if, God forbid, you're in any kind of injury, any kind of accident causing an injury to you, any medical bills, time out of work, things like that. I've been doing it for 17 years now, and we are just getting started, as they say.
And of which I've known you for what?
15 years. I was like a little baby, you know. Barely had any chin hair. Now look at me. I got a shave. So we've come a long way. It's been, as we said yesterday, it's been quite a journey because life is crazy. You start thinking you're going to be doing something, and then you do it, and then life throws you a curveball or shuts a door on you, whatever analogy you want to use, and then another one opens. And here we are, 93.5 in the morning, talking to the great people of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut about what we do and how we do it, and try to provide them some entertainment, try to provide them some information, and express to them that we're here for you, no matter what your immigration status is. I don't think we stress that enough, that no matter what your immigration status is, you are absolutely entitled to money under the law. You're absolutely entitled to use the court system. I mean, I've handled, back in the day, family court cases, divorce cases. It doesn't make a difference whether you're in status or out of status, from Mexico or the moon. If you're here in New York or New Jersey, you have an absolute right to use the courts.
Absolutely. Once again, folks, if you're just joining us, it's Cruising with the Case Handler, that segment of our radio show right here where I speak with the attorney, Adam Handler, our personal injury attorney. He's making it very clear that even if you're an immigrant, you can seek, of course, the maximum compensation. There goes people calling already, okay, at the number. Let me turn that thing off there so we're not monitoring that. All right, you can seek the maximum compensation regardless of your status. And we market to a very large immigrant community on this station, 93.5 FM, predominantly the Caribbean community, but not only.
And we proudly do so. A lot of people say to me, why do you only really market on 93.5? I mean, I don't say I exclusively market it on the radio or with you on Facebook, but this is the community that's embraced me. And this is the community that I choose to embrace. We all have the choice of who we prefer to work with. And I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm used to it, but over the past, I've been working with the Caribbean community for 16 years, since 2004. It's a wonderful group of people that, place their trust in me. And when somebody does that, it empowers you. And I just come to work every day, blessed and ready to do good work for them.
You come to work pumped and ready to go, man. Pumped.
I do. Maybe not as hyper as you, but then again, I'm not drinking Red Bulls at 7:30 in the morning.
Hey, man, listen, man, we're here. But before I ask Adam a question, and he's gonna be like, "What?" Let me just say this much, ladies and gentlemen. The name of the attorney is Adam Handler. The name of the show is called Cruising with the Case Handler. The most important thing that you can take away from this show is not just to understand that you want to have the right attorney representing you when you get into an automobile accident, a medical malpractice, a slip and fall, a construction accident. The most important thing that you can take away from this show, seeing that you already know that you want yourself a solid and good attorney, is the phone number. That is the most important thing. So yes, Adam and I, we can sit here. We've been doing this for eons, 17 years. We're talking about personal injury, and we have settled, well, he has, okay, well over $100 million for people. You need to have this number in your phone. So right now, I want for all the individuals out there who may have been listening for 17 years or who may not have been listening, but the testimonials, which we're going to be talking about, has proven what it is that he's capable of. So what I need for you to do is to store his number by dialing it now. You're dialing his special line. Dial the number, let it ring for 15 seconds, and then you store it on your phone. Maybe if one of his people answer the phone, say, tell Adam, congratulations, he's doing a good job. We still need that motivation and affirmation. My name is David Squeezaniki. I've been on this radio station for well over 22 years, and I fully 100% endorse Adam Handler. In my personal opinion, he can say it as the best attorney in the capacity of personal injury. I can say that, all right? And I really believe that every one of you need the number. Here's the number. It's 844-774-3529. Let him know you're dialing it. Let it ring for 15 seconds. He'll see it on his phone. 844-774-3529. All my people in the Bronx, you know I grew up there. I am giving you Adam Handler. May have already have him. Okay? Make sure that you're calling 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Let me unpin this video so we're both on the screen. 844-774-3529. Dial it now, right now. We want to see you dialing it, or yeah, see the calls coming in, and save it. 844-774-3529. Easily remembered, 844-P as in Paul, P as in Peter, I as in ink, D, PPID, law. That's PPID, law.
So I got a good one. It could be P like personal, P like personal, I like injury,
yeah.
D like done. Deal. Personal injury deal. There you go.
Personal injury deal. All right. You know what I say? I say it's people personal injury deal.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, listen, we started commuting with the case handler. Now we're cruising with the case handler. You know, so I'm just gonna go with what you think.
All the acronyms we're coming up with right now.
Yeah.
All right. So once again, folks, make sure you dial his number. Now, Adam, as we get into talking about Testimonial Tuesdays, I said I was going to ask you, what is maximum compensation, case handler? What is maximum compensation? What do you mean when you tell all the immigrant community and non-immigrant community, when you as a personal injury attorney, you as the man that's been doing this for 17 years, you as the man that has settled well over $100 million, what do you mean? Let's break it down to the ground. What do you mean maximum compensation when someone get rear-ended, when someone get run over by a truck or a bus? It's not fun. When someone have a medical malpractice, a slip and fall, break a bone here or there, okay? When someone have a construction accident, when they fall off the scaffolding. What do you mean by maximum compensation, Adam Handler, Mr. Personal Injury? What do you mean as we cruise with you?
Well, listen, when people come to my office with a new case, or we go to see them with a new case, there's two questions that are asked most commonly. Number one, how long is this case going to take? And number two, how much money can I get? Now, obviously, when the accident first happens in the first days and weeks, it's impossible to give answers to that question because you don't know how long the courts will want to work on the case. And you don't know how much insurance the other the other side has. So for example, if you're hurt in a car accident
Mhm.
and the other vehicle, presumably that you're going after, caused the accident, you are bound by their insurance limits. So in New York, the minimum or maximum, or we call it the minimum. In New York, the minimum amount of insurance a driver must carry is how much, Squeeze? Do you know?
I do believe it's
Minimum,
50,000 or is it 30,000?
$25,000. So in New York,
$25,000.
if you drive a car in New York, you must have at least $25,000 of insurance coverage, right?
25.
Now, why do you have insurance? You have insurance to protect yourself and protect your house and your bank accounts and your 401k and your pension and your kids' college accounts. That if, God forbid, you ever cause a catastrophic injury, that you are going to be covered by insurance, and that insurance is going to be enough to make the case go away and them not want to go after you personally. So generally speaking, people that have only $25,000 of insurance either are not aware of the repercussions of having low insurance or have nothing to protect. They rent, they live paycheck to paycheck. Their car is not worth anything, right? Now, some people have 50,000, 100,000, 300,000, a million, $3 million. Again, it's all about how much do you want to protect yourself if, God forbid, you cause an accident. So when we start a case, one of the first questions we ask the insurance company on the other side is, how much insurance do you have? Because we know what we're going after. We've had situations in which somebody's had a broken leg and the car that hit them only had 25,000, and there's really nothing more we could do. We do an asset search. They don't have any funds in the bank account, and that's the maximum we can get them. So when we say maximum compensation, we mean the full insurance amount. Now, maximum compensation could mean the full 50,000, the full 100,000, the full million, and we do that all the time. What we try to do is, to the extent possible, get every single penny of applicable insurance money to cover your injury. Now, obviously, if there's $1 million insurance policy and you have a broken pinky, that is not going to get you $1 million because that is not $1 million injury. However, we get you as much as we possibly can. And then if there's anything we can do to try to go above that money, we do it. So when you look at Testimonial Tuesday and you see what we posted yesterday, that we got somebody maximum compensation for their injury. In this particular case, and if you can pull up that,
Yeah, I'm doing
if
that
you can
right
pull that up on Facebook,
Yeah.
what we were able to do is we were able to get $25,000 from the other car, the maximum insurance amount, not a penny less. And then we were able to tap into this gentleman's own insurance for an additional $60,000. So in a case in which you probably would have only gotten 25,000, we were able to get 85,000. And that's what we mean about maximum compensation.
So what was the amount of insurance that the person had before I pull this up?
In this particular case, only 25,000. They had a minimum insurance. And this gentleman had a broken nose and a laceration to his eye, which is worth more than 25,000.
And how were you able to get more, seeing that you only had $25,000?
Because if this particular gentleman on his own insurance policy had supplemental insurance, which requires that you get the full amount from the other vehicle, and then you can tap into your own insurance for the balance. Now, not everybody has that. Some people have, the minimum under insurance or supplemental insurance, 25,000, which means that you can't collect. If you have supplemental insurance above 25,000, then you can potentially collect extra monies. And it's all about protecting yourself. We just talked about how much money you have on your insurance to protect you if you cause an accident. But what about the insurance money that you can have on your own policy that can protect you if somebody else causes an accident and they have low insurance? This gentleman happened to have that. He was smart. He paid a few extra dollars a month, and instead of getting 25,000, he got 85,000.
The case
Those are my two. Those are my two paralegals right there. Look at those smiling. I must have been in court when that picture was taken, because usually we try to either myself or Matthew, we try to get in that picture. But anybody that can safely do so right now, go on Facebook, go on Instagram, check out the case handler, and you can see exactly what we're talking about. Those are smiling faces right there.
Absolutely. I see this gentleman in the middle. I mean, listen, if I get hurt in an accident, man, listen, I know I can't be put back together necessarily 100%, but this check would definitely help me. And that's the reason why I say to everyone out there, you need to store the number for the attorney right here. We're looking at a big fat check on his face.
Was there a quote? Did he give a quote?
Yeah, Derek, it said, well, let me read the whole thing. It says, Derek was sitting in his parked car when another driver lost control and crashed into him. The maximum policy limit was 25K, and the case handler, Adam Handler, that's speaking on the radio with me and also on Facebook, recovered how much? $85,000. The case handler team took care of, this is the quote, the case handler team took care of me more than I expected. They were very nice and kept their word. I am very pleased with the outcome. This is unbelievable. All right. This is unbelievable. I'm actually scrolling through that. I see my recent settlements. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's all about. It's all about the case handler. Derek, want to say congratulations to you if you're listening to the radio. But I say this to everybody. Right now, it's time to give out the phone number. All right. We're going to let Adam continue cruising, but I want every one of you to cruise to your cell phone right now. This is Squeeze. I'm saying we want for you to have this number. Now, God forbid you get into an accident like the one we spoke about yesterday on the Tappan Zee Bridge. All right. God forbid you get into an accident, ladies and gentlemen, on the parkway. God forbid you're parked in your car and someone hits you, rear end you. God forbid a city bus or, a FedEx truck hits you. God forbid you work on a construction site and you get hurt. Who you going to call? You're going to call a case handler. Who are you going to call? Case handler. So right now, dial this number. The number to call is 844-774-3529. That is 844-774-3529. Here we go.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You all right? Okay. All right.
Listen, this is what happens when you're driving. The thing falls and it looks like you fell off a bridge yourself. But we are good. We're cruising. Cruising.
This is true entertainment. So ladies and gentlemen, 844-774-3529. I want everyone, dial the number, let it ring 15 seconds. Okay, talk to Adam for a little bit. Say hi, Adam. You're driving out there, but be very careful. We don't want you to have an automobile accident. All right. So tell him, be very careful when you're cruising with Squeeze. All right. The number once again is 844-774-3529. 844-774-3529. Dial the number 844-774-3529. You're looking at my face now because Adam's face looks like an automobile. Okay. But he's okay. 844-774.
Yeah, you'll be looking.
29.
My face looks like a floor mat right now.
Yes, it does. All right. Once again, 844-774-3529. Make that link, make that call. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to work with you. 844-774-3529. Dial the number, save the number, share the number with someone out there. If they get into an accident, slip and fall, medical malpractice, any personal injury, make sure you link up with him. Adam, I want to say thanks to you so much. We must remind them that prior results do not guarantee similar outcome. I am David Squeezanik, the guy in the red hoodie. All right, Adam Handler, speak if you can. Speak if you can. You good, Adam?
I'm here, brother. I'm here. Listen, we got to deal with the hand that we're played. The hand that we're given, and the hand that's given right now is that I'm in a dead zone, and my phone is on the ground.
Don't worry about it, man. Guess what? You're the handler, so you can handle it. Thank you so much for being with us, ladies and gentlemen, listening to this segment. We go until 9 o'clock. on the radio, but on Facebook, we're here hopefully indefinitely and forever. Adam Handler is his name. He's a personal injury at the law firm Pollock. I second the CECO, and this has been an attorney advertisement. And once again, prior results will not guarantee similar outcome. Call Adam. His camera fell off in his car. Call him and make sure he's okay. He wants to hear from you. 844 right now, 774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. 844-774-3529. Adam, we'll catch up with you again another time, man. And thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much for cruising with us, man. And you are the case handler. We'll talk soon.
I appreciate that. Thanks, brother.
Not a problem.